I got tickets. I don't think I got tickets. My phone's just like.
Are we going live on YouTube or what are we doing?
Yes, we are.
All right, so they're trying to pull it up live right now on YouTube for the bar to see.
Tickets. I don't have that ticket. You got no. And it didn't show up on my ship, so I didn't think I had a ticket. Right. And so then I was like, oh fuck.
Can't see you no more.
For no fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have with us racing series promoter Billy Winsemann. Welcome to the show, Billy.
It's Billy Winsemann, by the way.
Billy Winsemann, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Let's talk about your racing series.
Well, I raced ever since I've been 8 years old. And is what I've done is I watched a whole lot of series. I ran a whole lot of series and I've done a lot of shit. And am I allowed to cuss on this podcast or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've done a lot of stuff on this podcast, you know, our racing series. Oh, we got people coming in. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
And by the way, you know, your stuff is sponsored by somebody. My stuff is sponsored by the Pond, Lakeside Pizza. I got to throw that out there. Great people. They love me. They know me as Norm, you know, like from Cheers, you know, so that's what we do.
Yeah.
We're a little neighborhood bar and we have fun. But I grew up, you know, my grandfather, my dad raced ARCA, and that's really where I got known is through my dad. And a lot of people don't know that, but my dad was pretty good out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. You know, Moose Myers, Scott Stovall, old school racing, ARCA stuff. And I mean, big taxi cab cars, you know. I remember riding in Nashville, Tennessee, Nashville Fairgrounds in the side panel with no belts, nothing. I was sitting there right beside him. And the guy that drove my dad's car his name was Chuck White. And I was like, hey, you know, that's cool. So we went out there and we rode around, you know, we just crazy stuff like that. But you can't get away with that nowadays. But me, I ran everything, but I think I've raced everything in my life, except a super late model. But no, I did run a super late model. But it's like everything you can think of. I think I had my wheels in. Pat Sullivan said one night at Blumpton, he's like, I don't know what Billy is not drove. So, but to go back to my series is well, family history. That's what I want to get at. But my steel block series is. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can. Yes.
Okay. Well, my steel block series is. I wanted to give, you know, nobody's got a whole lot of money anymore, and tire bill is crazy. But I started this steel block series. Me and Dave Gross, you know, we come out of it. You know, we've been running around with steel blocks and stuff like that. I'm gonna have fans, so there you go. This is probably the best podcast you've ever had.
Really?
I guarantee it.
Really?
You want to do a shot? Look. Got a booty shot. I'll take a shot. I'll take a shot, sweetheart.
Well, you pay
So
for
there
it?
you go. Yeah, I'll pay for it. So there you go.
I got a fee, man.
Okay, I didn't need to know that. But all right, here's the deal. But me and Dave Gross started this, and then, you know, things faltered out. You know, he went his way, I went my way, but the steel blocks are still around. In the state of Indiana, we average 21 to 25 cars at a steel block race. So, I mean, the whole state of Indiana is like, look, this is low budget sprint car racing. It don't matter if you've got a 454 with a blower hanging out of the thing. That's my biggest saying that I've always said. You can have it as long as it's steel block. I don't care what you got. You can run limit heads. You can do whatever you want to do. But at the same time, we do not allow cockpit adjustments and we do not allow bleeders. So it's a little hard to hear you.
Hey guys, hey. Please, thank you. Yeah. All right.
But I'm here for you. What do you need? Oh, here we go. Hi. Can you see me? He can see you.
Okay.
Like everybody can.
Huh?
So what you need to know, bud?
Hey, Who do y'all have in your steel block series?
Do what?
Who do y'all have for drivers in your steel block series?
We got Matt Humphreys. We got, well, I tell you this, John Stambro's come back. He runs Circuit City with the steel blocks. Right there. We got some of your old timers coming back. Matt Humphreys, you know, me, of course, which I sold my car, which, and the funny part about it, the reason I sold my thing is because I let other people, because I had the biggest target on my back, and I don't know why, because everybody wanted me. Well, we got William Johnson, you know, we got Man Humphreys, Tom Davies, Dave Groves, John Gurley, you know, they're all badasses. And there's no, these cars can run with any group. It's no problem. But the thing is some of them are, they, you know, they like what I'm doing, but they don't want to run with the 410s because they want to run. And, you know, here's my theory is I've always said this from day one. Everybody wants to get your picture taken on the front stretch. Who don't want to be the high school hero? That's what we're doing. And her purse is a whole lot lower. Now, Gurley's got his own deal, but, you know, we work together. We do our thing. And my deal is, and I got to do this. Thank God for Lincoln Park Speedway. Lincoln Park Speedway stepped up, gave us more events. Yes, we had to run 410s, but I just talked to him earlier today, and I was supposed to give you his number, and you guys can do a podcast, do whatever you want. But my deal is, he's giving us shows for next year. We're just trying to work out the dates. We don't know when they're going to happen, but it's all going to work out. So the steel block sprints are not done whatsoever. It's going to be bigger and better than ever.
Okay,
But
so what do you got? What do you got for big races coming up for your steel block series?
well, we got Circle City coming up this weekend. They're doing it, and we average 21 cars every place we go, as long as we're just steel blocks. That's what I gotta say. But after this weekend, it's getting cold.
Hey, Josh,
I
I'm trying to pull you up on the TV.
got some benefits. How do we get you on TV?
How do I get you on the TV?
The Josh Nolan and Oliver S. Full Throttle Racing Show on YouTube.
What do you say?
I don't know.
The Josh Nolan and Oliver S. Full Throttle Racing Show hashtag on YouTube.
Got Josh Full Throttle Racing Show.
I got that, but I'm not getting the live.
Go live. Type in live behind it. Because all my people at the bar, they love me. They sponsor me. And we're also doing our banquet. And by the way, you know, the Lakeside pieces, that's where the Steelbox banquet's going to be November 22nd. And is that him right there?
That's 7 days
Oh,
ago.
that's 7 days ago. But it's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
But I'm just advertising for the piece of joint and sponsorship. But it's really good talking to you. And I mean, there's a whole lot more than what people need to know. We just do it. We're basically, to make a long story short, we're old racers trying to have fun and not spend the money, which, you know, nowadays, everything's about money. The tire bill. Yeah. Can I drink a beer on your page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Josh
sponsor.
Putnam, right?
Yeah.
Josh Putnam, right?
Just talking to you.
Josh Nolan. Josh
Nolan.
Nolan.
Okay, hang on.
She's trying to bring it up to where we can all see it again. But I'm glad you reached out, but that one day was bad. And then also, I was talking to Tommy that owns Lincoln Park Speedway. Are we still good? Because you're a little blurry, but
Yes.
He's guaranteed us some shows. We just got to work out the final details. We're the Steel Block Series. Because here was the deal. You know, the 305 guys didn't run with the 410s, and Steel Blocks didn't run with the 410s. So he's getting us our own separate shows, but he has got the World of Outlaws coming back to Lincoln Park Speedway. And I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago, the World of Outlaws game, dude, it was a blast. It was the best show I've ever seen. It was awesome. So
Oh.
he's behind us, top page.
Right, but it's not giving it to me.
Okay. So we're on delay.
It's not giving me live.
Did you type in live behind that? All
It
right.
wouldn't let me.
This is like weird podcast because we're doing it live here at the bar.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're still good, right?
Yeah.
So
So, Billy, I got a question for you.
what's
Got
that?
a question for you. Do you think the High Limit series is gonna pretty much oust the World of Outlaw series?
That's right there. But that's not what's on there.
Do you?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Now we're live. Now we're live. They've got me on TV. So
Thank you, Josh.
turn it up so I can hear better.
Okay, but go Kyle Larson.
Yeah. She said she loves Scholar. Can you turn that up a little bit so I can hear him better? All right. So we've got this figured out. So who you got behind me?
That's my business card.
Okay. Well, but the Kyle Larson deal, I like it, but I'm 52 years old. So here's what you do. You know, I'm 52 years old. I love the World of Outlaws. Steve Kinzer, you know, everybody that made that work, you know, and I watched YouTubes on these guys, and it's crazy. But then Kyle Larson comes in and he took over another series. And it's, I mean, it's, and I'm sorry, I'm old school, but it's great what he's doing. Is he going to take over the World of Outlaws? No, I don't think so. Just my opinion.
Okay. Who do you guys have for sponsors for your racing series?
So what do you think?
I would like to see the World of Outlaws stay right where it's at, you know, and get the cars back to the World of Outlaws series instead of the High Limit series.
I would too, but at the same time, you got to do big money races. I mean, you got to.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that my Steel Block series is wrapped up in. There's
Yeah.
another guy trying to do a series, and there's me trying to do a series.
Yeah.
So this is what we do. But hey, come here. What? By the way, it's the same thing with my Steel Block series. You're way behind. There's another guy trying to do a series, and there's me trying to do a series. Yeah, so this is what we do. But this is my buddy. He owns the Lakeside Pizza and the pond, and his wife right there. So how we doing in here, Kurt?
Good.
And this is sponsored. You know, you got your sponsors, so I got my sponsors. So here they are. Is that okay by you?
Yes. Yes.
I wore their shirt, but it faded out over there.
I'm not even there. It's like what?
Now wait a minute. They want to get all the bar people in here. Is that okay with you? Come on, everybody, get in here. Photos out. We're live on YouTube. Come on, get in here. Oh yeah. Get in here. You get out.
10 minutes. I love it, man.
She got me.
She got a poop.
Like an hour ago.
Wait, you can't see nobody.
Okay, here we go. Come on, everybody, get in here.
Hang on,
Woo, sprint cars. Everybody say, woo, sprint cars.
You can talk a little bit. You'll come up there. So.
hang on, I just saw you.
Yeah, it's like we're fucking.
Oh, that was like an hour. Hang on.
That's what I say.
All right, literally, hang on, here you come.
There you are.
Here you go.
Hey, jump up and down. Hey, jump up and down. Jump up and down. You're on the green shirt. Jump up and down.
Don't be hurt.
You'll see it here in a minute.
It'll get there. It'll get there.
It'll get there, hang on.
Oh my God.
There it goes.
Wait a minute. Here it comes.
Yeah.
There it is. Don't you just be YouTube, best YouTube you ever had.
Yeah.
I can't hear a word he's saying, but all right, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, okay. On your,
How you doing, buddy? I can hear you now.
sponsors.
Do what?
Good. On your, who do you have for sponsors? On your
Well,
Steel Block series, who do you have for sponsors?
I'm working on sponsors because I don't charge a sanction fund. And, that's what LPS, the guy that knows Lincoln Park, he said, well, I want to talk to you about, your sanction fees. I said, I don't have a sanction fee. We're just straight up. We do what we do.
Okay. What type of tires do you guys run? Do you guys run Hoosiers or Goodyears?
We run Hoosiers and we used to run American Racers, but we still have an open tire rule. It depends on what racetrack calls us to have us run. And if they don't have a tire rule, then we're fine. But if we go to, LPS, Lincoln Park Speedway, which has helped us out a ton. And I was great friends with the old owners, and I'm great friends with the new owners. He's got the World Outlaws coming, and they ain't been there for years, but I'm gonna tell you what, he stood behind us and he's like, look, I ain't gonna let this series die. So he's been behind us, and Tommy is awesome. Him and they are badass. But it is what it is, and
Okay.
We don't have really sponsors. I mean, it's like I got the Pizza Joint here in the pub. They're sponsoring an award for our banquet. And I mean, it's kind of grassroots racing. That's what we did, back in the day.
Okay. What size tracks do you guys race on?
We don't run no half miles, but we're running anything under a half mile.
Okay.
So we don't run Terre Haute, but if they was asked us to run Terre Haute, we might.
Do you guys run alcohol for fuel, or do you guys run like regular fuel?
No, all our sprint cars run on alcohol. We can't run off gas.
Okay.
Because I mean, we're same thing. And if we go down the front stretch, the crowd don't know we're a 410 or we're steel block. We're full blown sprint cars. And we have, like John G, he's got the throwback sprints. And as long as they're not on the motor, he's more welcome. His group is more than glad to run with us. And he knows that. And, there's a lot of guys that, they look at us like we're the bad guy. And they're like, no, we're not the bad guy. We're just trying to make sprint cars cheaper to run and hang out. And are we going to be, the next, I don't know, Keith Coons, big $1 million project? No, we're not. We're showing up on a weekend to have fun. And do we want to run every weekend? No, some of my guys don't. Now, some of my guys do. They get on me and like, hey, you should have did this. Well, no, we don't. But then our rules are simple. There's no bleeders. You can't have cockpit adjustments. And you got to have a steel block motor. I don't give a damn if you got Roman heads, do whatever. But it's simple shit.
Okay. Okay. Is there anybody you'd like to thank you for helping you get your series up and going?
Yes, I would like. I'd like to thank Bill Eubanks. I'd like to thank the pub, the pond, Lakeside Pizza. Everybody has helped me in life, period. Dave Gross, Dave Gross helped me a lot, and we're not really talking no more, but he's helped me a bunch, and we started this thing together, but things fell apart. But it is what it is. But all my friends and family, I got friends that are like, hey, let's go boating. No, I'm going racing. So I've done it. Like, Josh Presley, Greg Codwell. I want to thank my mom and dad. My mom and dad really did a lot for me. Because my dad, he's been a little distance, but my grandpa, my dad, my grandma, they've got me where I'm at today. And especially my mom. No matter what I needed, my mom's always been there. If you need race car parts, she went out and bought them. It didn't matter. And my wife, by the way, Cole Winsemann, I gotta throw that out there. If I don't, I'll probably get divorced by the time this podcast is over. But she's not here, she's at work. She's making me some money.
So yeah, we got just all over.
But yeah, so
And we
Do
got.
you have a racing page that the racing fans can go check it out on?
yes, I got a Facebook page called Steel Block Sprints. Just click on it. I get a little goofy stuff on there. Sometimes I delete it. If I deleted you and I thought it was a scam, go ahead and repost it and I'll look at it. But the best thing to do is send me a message prior and be like, hey Billy, I'm gonna be part of your steel box. And David Ray, everybody knows David Ray, John Slush, and all your big USAC guys, they all know me, they know what I've done and they've helped me here and there. Danny Williams, Dynamite Chassis, Dynamite Welding, they've been there behind me, and Moore's Bar up in Greencastle, Indiana. I don't know who else I could think. Oh shit. Thinking of his name. Mark's Concrete out of Shelbyville, they've always been behind me and they're like, hey, we like what you're doing. Jamie Ross, Mark's Concrete. They've always helped me doing what I'm doing. And I've got some buddies that are like, hey, let's go boating. But I never gave up on racing. And hell, I just turned 52 last week. And the thing is, I love the racing thing, but I just want to do my racing thing. And everybody's like, dude, I've never found anybody that's more loyal to racing than you've ever been. And, and you got, Johnny Johnson and his boy, William Johnson, you interviewed him and he's won our points championship. And those guys are loyal to me. They stick their neck out. They help me. Matt Humphreys, David Jones, Bill Eubanks. I think I said that before, but they've always stood by, and Harv, who's your auto racing fans, they've stood behind me and they're like, hey, we got like what you're doing.
But Billy, I would like to thank you for being on our show tonight, talking to us about your Steel Block series. I will have you step out and I will give you a call in just a little bit to thank you, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Call me back whenever you want me back.
Okay, will do.
How about we do another one?
Okay, not a problem.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, hold on. You there? You still there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, come on. Everybody say bye. Yeah. We're getting all my bar buddies to say bye. Everybody say Lakeside. Come here.
Later.
No, everybody say Lakeside.
Lakeside.
Peace out. All right, buddy. Peace out.
Yep.
Peace out.
Yep, bye.
Peace out. Really, peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen, go hit up the Steel Block series on Facebook and Billy Winsemann. If you'd like to get to find out more about that series or sponsor that series, but if you'd like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-713, or you can email us at jjnolan151@gmail.com. Have a good night, everybody.